On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Seattle Mariners. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and on the hill today, George Kirby. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick York. Inside. So we're underway on a day made for baseball, the 4th of July. And another ball.
2-0.
On the outside corner, 2-1 now.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And there's one away. Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Way outside, and that's ball 3. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Spencer Horwitz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Good eye right there.
2-2.
Throw to first. Gonzalez dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. Two down, nobody on.
Countful.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Sawinski matched a homer in his last game. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Kirby gets the strikeout. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching here today, Andrew Heaney. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Back in Seattle, Brian Reynolds here. That's in there. And that's strike 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And delivers outside. Now fly ball to right center. McCutchen sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And there's one down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And that drops in for a strike. Rodriguez needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 3. And that is out of play. Cut on and lifted in the air. Valdez makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs. Base is empty.
Ball.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. York has this one sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. New inning getting started, and now Joey Bart.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats, but if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a 4-bagger.
There's a swing and a miss. Bart launched a homer in his most recent game. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. And that's too high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And now the right fielder, Manuel Valdez. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Valdez, in his second season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 1 out, base is empty. That one pushed to the left and foul. Just missed. That one misses, and now 3-1. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Valdez leads off first with one away. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That one drilled left field. Arozarena going back. And out of here. His 11th of the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. Base is empty, one away. And now the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. This one in the dirt. One out, and a runner at second here at the top of the second.
Two balls, no strikes.
In the dirt. Kirby checks the runner. Grissom back on a dive. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Up next for the Pirates, Nick York. He's 0 for 1. That's to third. Machado throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Heaney back to work.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just missed.
That's away.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's in there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. Valdez on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's Machado.
Fifth, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Lau at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lau went deep in his most recent game. Fastball for a strike. Next offering upstairs. That's inside. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4. And that's how they get their first base run of the game.
Victor.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Out to short. Grissom. The underhand flip. Nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And first offering is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Machado. And the bunt doesn't work out. Spencer Horwitz, the next to hit. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Jack Sawinski.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just missed. That clips the zone, and it's 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Pitch misses there. It's 2-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Safe at first as they can't make the play. This is Joey Bart. Struck out looking in his first at bat.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, safe. Runner at second, 2 down. That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back at T-Mobile Park as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Mariners, Harry Ford. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Grabs it on the run. 1 away. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Throws to second. And that's a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Reynolds, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Now 3-0.
3-0.
Fastball for a strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying, and forget it. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball. 1 strike.
Tied up here in the early going. And there's the strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Up and in. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Flying to left his first time.
Arozarena.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. A little bit low. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one is upstairs. Next offering misses, and the count's full. And that one hammered way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 2 down, nobody on. On a line out towards center. McCutchen makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Emmanuel Valdez. And that misses. And that's ball one.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Here's McCutchen. He's already homered in this game.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4.
1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Vaughn Grissom will hit next. Doubled his first time up.
Grissom.
And downstairs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back in Seattle, and here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one pulled foul. Now all even up. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that drops foul. That one misses, and the count is filled up. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and he's registered
Now
3 Ks in this one. Now Machado up here. Struck out swinging his first time. He was late there, strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Up the middle, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Brandon Lau. He reached out and walked his first time.
Wow.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Kirby back to work. Hayes, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Good job to fight that one off. And that's swung a swing. It's a strikeout. And stepping in is the speedy Nick York. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And there's a ball. Slider clips the zone.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting,
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. There's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Robles. Down and away for ball one.
Well, these Mariners being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Line drive. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Step off throw to first. Robles dives back in. And now it's going to be Harry Ford. That one's in there, 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now snap throw to first. Robles dives back in. Crawford stands in here, takes ball one low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouled off. He was late. One away, tie game, go-ahead run, stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Just a nice job coming through at a pretty high level.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Braxton Ashcraft.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Ashcraft.
2 on, 1 out. Now here is Brian Reynolds. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Robles, the lead runner, out at second. Crawford at first. One gone. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Falling behind 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
One strike.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery, wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now back.
And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. in there, and it's 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Down the line, and it's foul.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. This to third. Zips it across. They limit the damage here. Back at T-Mobile Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Fastball is outside. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. And the batter now, Jack Sawinski.
Jack Sawinski.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1 ball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's outside, and that's ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Now 1 missed. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Joey Bart now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just off the outside edge. Swings through that one.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Alec Burleson. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Nope, ball 2. 2-0.
That one outside, and that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here comes Manny
Now
Machado.
batting, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty.
Number 8.
And stepping in
Second
for the Mariners,
baseman,
Brandon Lau. A strikeout and a walk. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Swung on, belted. That one back there. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. So runner at second, 2 down. Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Ball 1 there. Lau at second with 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. And Robles spoils it. He stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One and 2 now. And there's a ball. That one 95 to finish him off.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Mariners.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Pete Fairbanks.
Pete.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Well, 1-run game. And now the right fielder, Enmanuel Valdez.
Enmanuel Valdez.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that's down and away.
2-1.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. In the air out to center. Rodriguez racing after it. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's 1 down. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Andrew McCutchen.
And takes low for ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Machado hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Vaughn Grissom.
And that's way high. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Foul tip into the mix, struck him out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Bobby Miller.
Now
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Harry Ford.
The catcher.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That pitch gets the corner, and the count 1-2. Now one missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Throws across the diamond, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Shortstop, J.P.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes. Now 2 out.
The batter, number 10.
2 outs, base 70.
hitter,
Brian Reynolds up next for the Mariners. Hit in the air, left field. York puts it away, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Brash.
Now
these are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
47.
Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Ke'Bryan down on strikes. Here's the left fielder, Nick York. 0 for 3 in this one.
York.
The other way, and no one can get there. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now Nick Gonzalez. A Rosarena on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
That's the ball.
Fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground to first, could be 2. Throw, and it gets away. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now
JoJo Romero taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. To third, and it's just foul. That was close.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And there's a ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that'll load the bases.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Sawinski digs in now. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. To short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Joey Bart, the next Pirate to hit. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Right through there for a strike. And ball 1. Breaking ball inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And he boots it in to score from third. They lead it in the 8th. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Mission of
David Bednar gets the ball now.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Enmanuel Valdez, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch just misses. That one drifts inside. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Squirts away a little bit. now 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Carmen Mlodzinski.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder.
He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That's hard hit on the line. Tracks it down for the out. One down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Mlodzinski, a 6'2" righty, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. The Pirates trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lifted in the air out to left. York makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Alec Burleson.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
No strike.
And that one off the outside edge.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. And a breaking ball misses outside.
3-2.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trent Thornton.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Vaughn Grissom.
Vaughn Grissom.
And that one wrapped foul. The shortstop takes the ball. And misses inside. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Hayes in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. for the third straight at bat.
Now back.
2 down, base is empty. At the plate, Nick York. That's off the mark. 1-0. And a slider in there for a strike. And the slider just misses. That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Next pitch is outside. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. And that is that. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Colin Holderman. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 35, Colin Holderman.
Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
For the Mariners, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Right through there for a strike. Fouled off down the right side. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out. So up next, Brandon Lowe.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Inside, almost got him. Ground ball scooped up. Key Brian Hayes whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The right.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And there's the strike. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat. No surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back up the, oh, that got him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
A 5-3 final score in this one.